Deshaunte Jones.
Deontay Rucker.
And if we could have you raise your hand if you want to ask a question, and we'll get the mic to you. Anybody?
One person. So if you want to start out with the quarterback, if you want to talk about the game, just in general, or your season in general, just like a...
Oh yeah, the game. Yeah, the whole game plan just to win, make our coach happy and make everybody happy. You know, we've been working for this for over a year, really. Over a year. This is the top goal. Just win states and make the city happy for real.
Deshaunte, we talked about last week. You mentioned how you guys wanted to win one from Coach Ginn. He was crying a little bit at the end there when you guys got the trophy. What's your emotions like right now in pertaining to that?
My emotions right now, for real, is like I want to cry a little bit. There's too many cameras around. I gotta be tough. I can't see y'all. I can't let y'all see me cry and stuff. But yeah, I really put on for the city. Put on for Coach Ginn because we really deserve it. We really been working hard for 11 months straight. In and out the gym, in and out on the football field, indoors, working. The weather didn't stop us at all. We just kept working.
Did any of you guys hear what he said in that huddle at the end when you guys got the trophy? And if so, what did he say? I couldn't hear it. You guys could share what he said.
No, I didn't really hear it.
Nobody could hear it.
How big is this championship, not just for you guys, but for the city of Cleveland as a whole?
I mean, it's real big. It's long overdue. You feel me? I mean, words can't even explain for real. Like, G really deserved this, and we did it for him.
Arvell, over here. Can you talk about the interception you had down near the goal line? You thwarted them, and just how that play unfolded for you.
You know, just dropping back. I see a crosser coming. I'm just flowing with it. Luckily, my D-line got some pressure. He ended up throwing a bad pass, and I pick up on it.
Okay, let's take a intermission here and ask Coach Ginn to make some opening comments about the game in general. If you could have a mic, and then we'll continue with questions.
Well, you know, so many things I could say, you know, when I think about how many people came before me back in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s that attempted to win a state title. I know when you think about the older coaches and you think about Leonard Jackson and all those people that paved the way for us to be able to be in this position, it's pretty tough for me to really even talk about it, you know. But, you know, all things go out. If God ain't in it, we can't win it. You know, so the kids have stayed the course over the last 15, 16 weeks, and they believed in it. You know, they believe that we have to have a spiritual base to be able to accomplish what we accomplished today. And those are the things that I believe in. I'm gonna stand on it. Ready for whatever questions y'all have.
Coach Ginn, could you share what you said in that closing huddle after you guys got the trophy? I was trying to hear you, but curious what you said there.
I basically was saying, you know, just thanking all the people that have supported us and stuck with us, and, you know, to be able to accomplish such a big goal. You know, there's so many people we can thank, you know. From the mayor, from the CEO, to the city of Cleveland, to the alumni of Glenville, to everything, man. But the kids, it's pretty tough for them in today's society to stay focused from where we come from, you know, to be able to stay on task, to win such a big situation as the state title. You know, with all the noise out there, you know, there's so much to think about. You know.
That's something you were talking about all year, the focus, trying to keep these guys focused. Does it feel right now like, because it almost felt like you were a little uptight about it, just punched up a little bit about it, does tonight feel like a relief in a way?
The work is just beginning. You know, I got 20 seniors that I have to be concerned with in their life. Because football is just a game, but their life mean everything, you know. We won the game, we got a state title, the work is just beginning. So yeah, I'm gonna be uptight. You know, so that's just the way it is.
You guys feel as, I'm sorry. You guys feel like, in a sense, that you're representing all the other great players that came out of your school that never got to win the championship?
Absolutely. You know, the players, you know, the coaches that came for the last 50 years. I can remember some coaches when I first started said, I don't see how you can get it done. Those people are dead and gone. You know, if they was here today, you know, how proud would they be of these kids and what we accomplished? You know, I just want to always make Cleveland proud, make our district proud, make our kids know that we can achieve greatness. We can always, you know, take away from that stigma of inner city that we can achieve at the highest level. You know, we can beat them because they're not disciplined. We can beat them because they can't control them. That don't work here. So we want to make sure that we can be disciplined. We can be professional. When we talk about being a professional high school football team, that's what's pulled in them every day, and be respectful, be a great young man. No matter what you say or what you think, no matter what decisions are made, whatever rule is out there, that's what we're teaching here. You know, and they will tell you that.
Ted Brzezinski, ESPN at 90. Congratulations, man. It's been a long time coming. I'm curious, not only the guys before that came before, but the guys that went through the journey with you, coaches Matt Chinchar, Frank Streeter, some of those guys. If you'd speak to what they've meant to you and what this means for you on their behalf, how happy you are for them too.
Well, you know, Matt Chinchar and Frank Streeter been with me for 30 years, and they stuck with me through all the years. When other people come and go for whatever reason, but we started 30-something years ago in the FCA, that's Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and we have stuck to that. That is the glue that holds Glenville football together, and they have been there forever. Now I can lean on those guys. Those guys have been with me. They came into our community. They don't live in Cleveland, you know, and they have really expressed and saved a lot of children. You know, and so those guys mean everything to me. I got some young coaches coming up. Now I have my coaches. You know, the kids that I had from years ago, now they're back. Now they come and coach. I got their kids now. You know, so all of this means everything to our community, everything to our people, our city, our district, our alumni of Glenville. We're building lives, we're saving lives. It's just football is the vehicle.
Coach Gann, what message do you hope this can go to the other inner city schools that don't have the money or in tough circumstances? What message is Victor you think could convey to them?
Well, like I always said, you know, if God's not in it, you can't win. You have to have a spiritual base. You have to not let football get in the way of the purpose. The purpose is to raise children, to be to give them the directions, give them an opportunity to serve in this world as young men. Sometimes we let football get in the way too much. So if you do that, you can never win. You know, you can only win when you keep the purpose. And the purpose is them. These are God's children. And I hope and pray that everybody else, no matter who you are, where you at, you know, you can't win with football. You can't win with that. We're as coaches, we might have the wrong playbook. You know, you have to be serious about, from here, children and football teams. You know, it never happened here in ever, right? It wasn't time. It was time now, because we believe in what we believe in. They'll tell you, if God is not in it, you can't win. I don't know what else to tell you. We're not that great with X's and O's. We're not. we were great when we saved souls. We always served to save. We was all saved to serve. And that's what we do with children in Glenville. I can't tell you about a lot of X and O's, I'll be honest with you.
Go ahead.
Coach, when you all won the state track meet back in May, you had shirts on that said
I'm
unfinished.
not here.
When you won the state track meet back in May, you all had shirts on that said unfinished business. They talked about this being started in 2020. Can you just talk a little bit about that and finishing business today?
Yeah, well, those are the same kids. The same kids that we had in 2020 is the same kids from the football team. So the pandemic, when I tell you about the pandemic, those kids, we had an opportunity to engage. You understand? So we can be able to change behavior, be able to change the mindset. We'd be able to develop them. You understand? They were all 9th and 10th graders. And so this is the result of it on 2 levels, track and football. You know, and that's the key. Thank God that OSHA decided to let us have spring football. You know, that will help a lot of people. You understand? And that's you see it with that with us. You know, when they let us put the shoulder pads on and let us teach for 2 or 3 months, this is what it is. So I didn't want to put that on you, mister. But it's the truth, you know what I'm saying? You know, and thank God they let us do that. Because now you see, we the example of that. That go for everybody in the state of Ohio.
As far as the game tonight, obviously both teams very accomplished on defense. Your game plan obviously was to stop their running back. Tell us what you wanted to do and how you achieved it.
Yeah, well, you know, we knew that their offense went through 30, you know, which is a great player, and we prepared that way. Defense played tough. We've been playing tough all year, and I know that just from the film and watching the coach over there, you know, they got a great team, but he's fundamentally sound, and he's a great coach. So that we have to do the same. You know, we had to make sure that we stay fundamentally sound, make sure that we don't make mistakes, and know our book and know what we're doing. And it, you know, as you can see, they're saying we did what we do all the time. We're gonna run the rock. You know, we can throw it when we want to, but defensively, we keep it simple, and we learn and teach in 2 or 3 days what we have to do. So it was a great opportunity for us to be here, and the scoreboard told the story.
DeShante, to piggyback off that question for Coach Skinner earlier about winning this for former players, your dad kind of teased your uncle late in the game about that. You know, what are those conversations been like? What do you think they're going to be like?
Really, my uncle really been on my back, for real. My dad, we really be talking about it ever since I transferred to Glenville as a freshman. That was one of my goals, to come in as a freshman and win the state championship, but due to COVID, I couldn't do that. So I fell short my sophomore year. So I came in my junior, had a chip on my shoulder with these 2 guys transferring in, really helped the team really more. So it really had a big play, a part of the team, for real.
Kind of good way to either coach or Shante. Once they tied it at 6-6, it kind of felt like your running game took over, scored 3 touchdowns. It's kind of the same as you guys did last week. When you needed to, you just ran the ball at will. Can you just talk about how your running game was effective tonight?
First, I would like to thank my O-linemen first. They really move people out the way, so I really just have to get away from the linebackers, for real. So after they washed the D tackles and D linemen down, I just got a one-on-one, and I just got to use my talent to get up to the next level. So basically, I have thanks to my O-linemen for everything they did. They did everything. I just do the running part.
Yeah. Last question for Ross? One last question? Yep, go ahead.
For Arvell and Deontay, you guys transferred in your senior year. What was it like coming into the Glenville team, and how do you guys How much work did you guys put in during the season? And just talk about the journey in general, through the season, through the playoffs.
Well, when I transferred in, I came in with open arms. You know, they welcomed me in quickly, got me in the system fast, and they just moved me around like how anybody else would. You know, I pick up fast, so the offense moved pretty smoothly. I just got to hold them down mentally. You know, they did the talent part. I just did the leader part. That's it.
With me, it was basically just returning home. You know, I know a bunch of players here and I grew up with them. I've been playing here since I was 6, so it was really just returning home. And ever since I got here, it's just been nothing but God. It's like on and off the field. They developing men here, so that's where they at.